that we acquired while in Berlin on an airfield on May Day. But outside of the attempts, between the hands and feet of my days without essences, I lay down for a survival length outside.
Very profound there, sir. It sounds poetic, but I don't quite understand what you're saying.
Was that a poem?
Well, the gentleman who gave it to us called it a formula. We were given instructions. He said you were to write it on many pieces of paper and keep it in many pockets, so it's always easily accessible. And when it is recited, it should be loud. And we walked away feeling very confused. But the funniest thing was that as we were walking away, we had turned our back at this point, but we heard him screaming behind us. So we turned around because we heard him say, "Welcome to Gio's Stream Shows, episode 15. My name is Gio, and I'm so happy you're here with us."
There we are. There we are, folks. There we are. There is light
Gio Yaquinto
at the end of this tunnel.
That was inspired by Hosier, who did a Instagram live thing recently where he read poems, like some of his favorite poems, and I really enjoyed that.
I love Hosier.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite artists. So Hosier, you are formally invited to Gio's Stream Shows anytime you want to come and perform. Friends, do you guys want to introduce yourselves and say who you are and what you do, and bro?
Hey, my name is Carey Durham. I'm the owner of this cool company called the Mosaic Group.
Dope.
It's running the stream right now. I'm kicking it with my homies. I'm also a violinist, an audio person.
And we can find you. Your handle is?
My handle is Carey, Carey _ Durham, Durham. That's my IG. That's my Facebook. That's my everything, man.
Bro, you're
so
on the
just check me
Fache?
out. Huh?
You're on the Fache?
The Fache.
Whoa.
Fache.
Yes, I'm on the
Hitting the
Fache.
Target before I get on the Fache.
You know, gotta be bougie every once in a while.
Hola, me llamo TJ the Cool y Theron Merritt. Yo soy de Baltimore.
Yeah.
Bueno.
Muy bien, gracias. Sí,
Gracias, amigo.
muy bien.
Very good. Well, hi, I'm Juliana. I produce underneath the name Shebloom. I write songs and play guitar and piano. Thank you for letting me be here tonight to hang out.
Sí.
So we're going to go ahead and get started with some music. Juliana, this is a cover of yours, right? You want to tell us who it is and what it...
Yes, Alicia Keys released this song. It's called Underdog at the top of the year. It's really uplifting. We hope you enjoy it. She was walking in the street, looked up and noticed he was nameless, he was homeless. She asked him his name and told him what hers was. Gave her a story about life with a glint in his eye and a corner of a smile. One conversation, single moment, things that change us if we notice when we look up. Sometimes they said I would never make it, but I was built to break the mold. The only dream that I've been chasing is my own. So I sing a song for my hustlers stranded at the bus stop, single mothers waiting on their check to come, young teachers, student doctors, sons on the front line knowing they don't get to run. This goes out to the underdog. Keep on keeping out what you love. You'll find that someday soon enough you will rise up, yeah. Rise up, yeah. She was driving in the taxi back to the kitchen, talking to the driver about his wife and his children, on the run from a country where they put you in prison for being a woman. Speaking your mind, she looked in his eyes in the mirror and he smiled. One conversation, single moment, things that change us if we notice when we look up. Sometimes they said I would never make it, yeah. They said I would never make it, yeah. Sing a song for my hustlers straight at the bus stop. Single mothers waiting on their check to come. Young teachers, student doctors, sons on the front line knowing they don't get to run. This goes out to the underdogs. Keep on keeping out what you love. You'll find that someday soon enough you will rise up, yeah. Sing a song for my hustlers, single mothers. We're gonna make it, yeah. This goes out to the underdogs. Keep on keeping out what you love. You'll find that someday soon enough you will rise up, yeah. Rise up, yeah. Rise up, yeah.
No TJ Caboose.
Good vibes.
Thank you. Thank you. There's a stream tradition. I don't think it's a stream tradition. I think it's a TJ the Cool tradition.
See.
That at the end of just about every song, you're gonna get
What's
a
he
little
do?
Scooby-Doo-ba-doo.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Like
just
right at the
like
very
a-
end?
He gives you Scooby-Doo and Scrappy too.
See.
Okay.
It's like that.
I like Scooby-Doo's.
Hey, I'll be here all week. In fact, I live here. Specifically in this room. Yeah, for those of you who are viewers and don't know, this is my room. My house is a one-room place. This is the only room I live in. This is just always
Damn.
the aesthetic. There's no sunlight in my room. There's only
No, we foiled the windows.
Edison
Are a
bulbs.
vampire.
And don't.
Is
don't
there
get
a
me
window
magic.
over here?
Yeah, there's a window behind you actually.
Oh, for real?
Just a window to your soul though, not a window outward.
Oh.
See.
Tricky inward windows, as it were. And you know, speaking of windows into someone's soul, I have this song called Trinity. That's right. And this song called Trinity is kind of about the essences of human souls. It was written while I was abroad. Well, the inspiration of it actually got off of a bathroom wall in Greece. And
Wow.
it said on the wall 3 words. It said death, love, and beauty. And my meanderings with gin had me very inspired by that.
I love gin.
Right? That's my drink. That's my good.
It's my drink too.
Hey.
Gin and tonic
Yeah.
with a lime. Yeah.
I sprinkle a little bit in the hair. That's how we get the curls. Right? I drink the gin and the hair just curls.
Deadly thing.
So this is like a song kind of about the things that drive the human soul, which I think are death, drugs, and drugs are in many forms. You have caffeine, love can be a type of drug. There's lots of different drugs.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's say pursuits and beauty.
Yeah.
So this is Trinity. This Trinity, love and pain, will feed us all in a heart or brain. This Trinity, love and pain, will feed us all in a heart or brain. Death, drugs, and beauty. Death, drugs, and beauty. This Trinity, love and pain, will feed us all in heart and brain. pain will feed your soul and hide your brain. This Trinity, love and pain will feed your soul and hide your brain. Come on, Carey. There's your caboose. There's your caboose. Hey.
That was dope.
Woo, that was so nice. Thank y'all.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
that's fun.
That was like
beautiful.
melted butter on some crab legs.
Mel-
That
Melted
really
butter.
was. There's actually a place down the road. called-
Carey.
You know what I'm talking about?
I forgot how you use these metaphors. These metaphors.
I don't know if we can glorify that by calling it a metaphor. Like, it is a metaphor, but let's
It's a literal metaphor.
Literal.
oof.
With the lemon juice too, Julie.
What's Cracking is down the street if you want to get some dinner after this, actually.
That's hilarious.
It's a local, support your local owned businesses. Like, What's Cracking, crab legs, and I'm never eating there, I'm not gonna lie. It looks pretty good, you know what I mean? So I think that within this like idea of this trinity of life and this idea of like the things that keep us going as humans, I think what we've really all learned a lot about right now during the pandemic is that our communities are paramount, right? They're the things that keep
Yes.
us sane. They're the people that keep us moving. And I think a lot of people realize that we're taking a lot of those communities for granted. So I kind of want to talk to everybody about what are some of the communities that you've had in your life, groups of people that have made you really happy to have them and have kept you uplifted. And like, I know a lot of people find that through their church. A lot of people find that through schools. I mean, my musician community has always been a big thing for me. Recently, it's an acro yoga community. I
Oh,
find
cool.
I find a lot of love in the acro community. And when I was growing up, I was in a barbershop quartet for a while.
Nice, man.
Oh man.
I think I saw a couple of
You
those
would pop up at like random barbershops and like seersucker seats. Go around town looking for barbershops. Come on, boy.
It is a misconception that barbershop quartets only sing at barbershops. However, if we were singing at a barbershop, it was a victory. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was a good moment.
Come on, fellas, from them top boys.
So, what are some communities that you guys have found love from and found support from in your lives?
I would say definitely church. You know, I'm part of. I would say I play at probably maybe like 4 or 5 churches, but 2 of them, I would say I'm really cool with the community there. Another community that's my rock is my family, man. My siblings. You always see me hanging out with my siblings.
Oh, my family's gonna be so mad at me. You guys too. I love you guys. Thanks for listening. And shout out to Stella Jade, my niece, who's probably listening right now. I love you.
Yeah, my family's my
Stella,
rock.
Stella, Bobella.
So you've got your church, you've got your family.
Yeah, just my brothers, man, in my old band, The Truth. That's my squad, man. I'm always kicking it with them. We had Ashton at one of the past streams as well, so that was, man, that's dope, man.
Shout out to Noise Marley.
Yeah, shout out to Noise Marley. And, you know, like you said, just having those circles around you, y'all, man, you know what I mean? Like, that, you know, having y'all around is definitely therapeutic for me, so, yeah, man, having those great circles, man, it just makes a world of difference in your mental.
Agreed.
Yeah, definitely all the Atlanta musician pockets, circles. I mean, at one point it was the church, but I got fired due to COVID, so
Woo! It'd be like that sometimes.
I got to talk to the Lord from my bedroom.
That ain't a bad conversation.
You know, there have been lots of conversations with the Lord from a bedroom. They say his
well, the
name
best
quite a
one.
bit in the bedroom, actually.
The best
Ooh,
ones, yeah. But, you know, My family isn't here, but I do check in with my family periodically throughout the week. You know, my extended local family.
I mean, shoot, you come and see me.
All the time.
Yeah, that's right. We'd be hanging. We'd be, keeping each other supported. That's what it's all about.
See.
How about you, Juliana?
I would most definitely say that my community is the Atlanta artists community, and other people too from like California. Anyone who's doing music and is a freelancer or some kind of creative, they help me keep living the life that makes sense to me and make me feel like, I'm not crazy for wanting something that's not a 9-to-5. And I also have a lot of family that aren't blood family, and they happen to be of different races. Their skin is darker than mine, and they inspire me the most, and I am most inspired by them. And I feel extremely connected with the African American community as well as other ethnicities of darker skin color. I think it's because of the oppression, and I think it's because of the struggle, and I feel that because I've had my own struggle as a person, like mental illness and stuff. So like, yeah, that's my family, and yeah, things like this also feed me. It's like a therapy session. So
For sure.
All love.
yeah.
I mean, especially now when we're literally going through therapy, being like, what keeps us supported? What?
Yeah.
And speaking of the artistic community in Atlanta, if you are an Atlanta artist and you're wanting to do live streams like this, you're wanting to make your own music, you're wanting to have photo shoots, video shoots, the Mosaic Group is a community that you can reach out to. We're here to help you. We're here to work with you and try to make those dreams come true. And that kind of the next question that I wanted to pose to everyone, kind of based off that, is, relationships like that, friendships like that, communities like that, they don't just happen and then just thrive naturally. Especially now at a time when we're all kind of living in our own bubbles and we don't get as much contact with each other as maybe we could normally. So I wanted to see if you guys have any tips, not even just during COVID, but just in general, about maintaining friendships.
Yeah.
Learn how to cook for your friends.
Hey.
Yes. Okay.
Will.
Me and a couple of my friends back in Tallahassee, we used to do the Fancy Dinner Divas meeting. We would all get together and one of us would cook some really fancy meal, and we would have wine and dress up and just shoot the shit. So that's a great one.
It's not bad.
I think for me, to keep friendships strong, we all need to keep our integrities in check. Like, when you say you're gonna do something for someone, do it, and like, don't make promises that you're not gonna keep, or take something from someone that maybe you wouldn't know how to give back in a different way. I always appreciate people who know how to give back.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah. But yeah, I think my best friend, Dara, who I'd love to introduce you to sometime, unless you already know her, Dara Carter. She's also an artist in Atlanta.
I know her through passing. We work with a lot of the same people.
Yeah?
We have a lot of the same friends.
Okay.
I
Well,
think I've only met her one time in Atlanta.
well, she's my best friend, and she reminds me of like what a friendship should really be. Like, I love having at least one friend that can set the bar, so that you're not falling for anything else in the future. Because who doesn't want like, a ton of great best friends? But
And
you're not gonna.
She's an artist as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that we understand each other more because of that. But yeah, I definitely don't want to lower my standards. And life's precious, so.
Well, yeah, it's good to keep those friends close, dear, And it's good. Some of my closest friends from my childhood from Baltimore have moved back to the city, to Atlanta recently. And it's been going, like, it's kind of nostalgic hanging out with my old middle school, high school friends as adults.
I seriously don't, like, talk to anyone from my past.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have any friends from middle school, high school.
I've had solid friendships for
And it's-
over 15 years. I've been having the same friends.
And I envy that. I think it's because of how I was raised and where I was raised. And I had to like cut people off, and they had to cut me off because like our belief systems were different.
Yeah.
And like, so
Where did you grow up?
Yeah. I grew up in Noonan, south, 45 minutes south of Atlanta.
Ooh.
Nice.
Not shit going on over there.
Yeah, it's like that with a lot of small Georgia towns. I actually, one of my best friend in the world is a friend from high school, friend from my hometown. And you know, it's funny because a lot of times we, like nowadays, our lives are very different, but we stay true to our friendship just because we have all that history. And I think one big part of that is communication. One big part of that is doing what we say we're going to do, helping each other with things. I'm going to help him move tomorrow. You know, no one wants to help anybody move, but it's like you got their back when they need you. You know?
Yes, I love that. And sometimes people that aren't even your best friends, they got your back like that.
Yeah.
You have to like double check on that. You're like, whoa, wait, that person, what do they don't need anything from me. They're just helping me out. Like maybe I should learn to appreciate those types of people, even if they're not like the hippest or coolest, or you don't get their humor sometimes. Like if they're there to help you move, like I appreciate that. So
yeah. And I think that was one thing I actually wanted to say, you just reminded me of, is that I think it's really important to make sure that with friends, and especially like working friends, musician friends, whatever the case may be, you're making sure to hit people up and check on people, not just when you need something.
yeah.
That's a good.
You know, that's a really big thing, is like if I have someone that I only hear from them when the second thing they say to me is, when can you do this for me? What can you do for me? I'm like, I mean, you're a connection, but are you a friend?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Carey, do you have any tips that you think of when it comes to maintaining friendships?
My big thing, dude, and kind of bouncing off what both Julie and you said, like I'm always paying attention to, and I'm very self-conscious about how I am with other people. It takes a while to really put together a dope friendship, you know what I'm saying? Like one that can last. I'm all about those types of relationships, and my most important relationships are ones that I consider that could last for a lifetime. Cause I put in the time, even with me and you, Nick, you know, we put in the time, we known each other for a minute. I don't want to have another friend, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do that with somebody else. You locked in, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't got time to make nice friends.
I get like that too. It's like, fam.
And when you get older, you know, I guess that's just how you feel. But like, you know, that's how I want all my relationships to be. And I like to surround myself with people like that. You know what I'm saying? With people, I like to have people around me who are of that caliber. Because one, you know, it's therapeutic to have people around you that care about you as much as you care about them. But also, you know, y'all grow together, and that, you know, like that's just dope. Like some of my homies that I got, including my family, you know, I can only imagine how thick as thieves we gonna be when I'm 70 years old. We even joke about that, bro. Hey, when you 75 years old, you gonna be wearing them little fedoras, thinking you cool.
Yeah.
Be yelling at all the young folks about how unknowledgeable they is about
I feel like I'm already yelling at all the young folks about how unknowledgeable they is.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's me, man. It's just respect, man, love, and just being around people that let you be the most truest version of yourself, man. Who advocate that, and their energy pulls yourself out of you more.
Well, that's beautiful. Well, I want to dedicate this next song to all the friends that we all have collectively, and we each know who you are, and you know who you are, and if you're my friends and you're watching this, then that's how I recognize real, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I know you have an original song that you were going to share, a couple of them.
Yes.
Do you have one that you'd want to start with?
Ooh. Are you guys feeling ancestry right now?
Let's do it. I mean, that's perfect.
Okay.
Because this song is about...
It's definitely about some feelings of dissatisfaction within a family system, particular like family member even. But at the same time, you can grow without certain types of support that maybe society encouraged you that you were going to always have, like the perfect mom, the perfect dad. But like we're talking about, I mean, friends can be that support system.
Friends of the family you choose, right?
Yeah.
That's real. That's real.
If I was one of your games, would you sorry if I grew up disappointing you. I know you don't appreciate my new tattoos. Is it me or ancestral pain? Passively passed down DNA. We don't talk about it, so we remain the same. We don't talk about it now, so we remain the same. Don't make me feel like I'm crazy too. Yeah, don't make me feel like a stranger too. Yeah, don't make me. I can be hard to handle. Only come home to leave. I snuck outside at midnight. Broken branches falling, and I can be hard to handle. Only come home to leave. I snuck outside at midnight. Broken branches falling, falling. We don't talk about it, so we remain the same. We don't talk about it, so we remain the same. Don't make me feel like a stranger too. Yeah, don't make me feel like I'm crazy too. Yeah, don't make me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Do 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 do. Yeah, 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 yeah. Do do do. Make me feel like I'm a stranger to ya, to ya, to ya. You're gonna make me, so I grow without. Grow without. I guess I'll grow without.
That's a good and I like that one.
Thank
I like that song.
you.
So where can we find that song in its full glory? Not that that wasn't a full glory, but
No, that was gorgeous. So Ancestry is an acoustic single underneath Shebloom, Spotify, Apple, wherever you stream music.
Nice.
And soon enough, I will be doing a live band version of it as soon as I kind of lock in the whole studio thing. mid-COVID, it's a little tricky, but
Yeah,
Facts.
it'd be like that sometimes. That's true. That is. Well, that's awesome. That's great. And you actually have a new single coming out soon, don't you?
yeah, so it actually just dropped yesterday.
Yesterday. Hey, stream it now.
Yes, it's called 711, the numbers. You can find that at Shebloom as well. It's
Is
hip
it like
hop.
711 or is it 7/11 or is it spelled out? Like
7/11 numbers.
Okay,
Yeah.
numerics. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have an endorsement deal with the gas station, or is it just like?
Fuck no.
Oh, not about that.
Fuck the gas
7-Eleven
station.
life.
Well, no, the gas station spells out 11, ELEVN.
Oh, I
So I
didn't know
made
that.
sure not to do that.
Hey, look at you. on your
Yeah.
branding.
The song, however, does have a narrative where the setting is a gas station, so that's why it's called that.
Cool.
But yeah, you should peep it. It's dope.
Peep it,
It's fire.
Peep it, and in fact, more than just peep it, save it, like it, stream it. I personally streamed Ancestry many times, getting that groovy guitar feels. And what's your guitar player's name?
Fish. He goes by Fish.
Fish, shout out to you, man.
Yes.
You're putting down some work on those
Yes.
voicings, so I appreciate that.
I think he's watching.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Fish, you
What
should
up,
be here
Fish?
right now. Just saying.
He's in a rehearsal, I think.
Fish, you are officially invited to Gio Stream
Yay!
Show.
Yes, get him here.
See, underlay.
Hey, by the way, Lauren's been chiming in.
Hey,
on,
Lauren, good to see you.
Just want to say, hope you like the new backdrop.
Hola.
Dedicated to you, Lauren.
We dedicate
Our
the
best
new backdrop.
Hey.
Hola,
Lauren Labar.
Much
Lorena
love.
Labar.
Yeah, and if you're listening to the podcast version and you don't know what we're talking about, everything is prettier now. And not just because Juliana's here, because there
You're
is a pretty
sweet.
background.
See, picture
you.
this.
Because, well, people get tired of looking at our mugs. Well, at least they're
I'm tough to look at, man.
I'm tough to listen to, so you know what I mean?
Cute. Stop. You're so cute, Carey.
So real quick, just a quick little run through. What is everyone's favorite color? Purple.
Black.
Fuck. Forest green right now.
Okay, cool.
Right now, well, you're casting green light, so that's pretty perfect.
Forest green.
Wow.
Go. I'm an orange dude.
You're an orange
I love
guy?
orange.
Yeah. I found out I'm starting to get a little bit more and more into zodiacs, and I'm like a typical Sagittarius, like I'm right on the money for it. And it turns out Sagittarius color is purple. So it just continues to be me not breaking any molds and doing exactly what I'm supposed to do.
Well, there we go.
So I'm gonna play an original song of mine.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. This one I wrote years ago. This is a really old one. TJ actually was giving me hell a second ago because he was like, "Man, I've never played this one with you." Real? You ain't real. You
Don't
ain't-
get me started not to get started.
Don't get me started. Trademark.
Don't get me started not to get started. Ah.
Yeah. So this one is
Stealing.
called Serene Defeat. And it is about, it's about some stuff you'll hear about.
You know.
Cheers to a tall glass of you know ice. Just need. I count the freckles down your back. My heart is dripping with dirt and you like it. I know. Guess that is just a serene defeat. We love it. There is a look that you give to me. Concentration seems to escape. Yeah. Thought in that moment I know there's a place my mind would rather be. I'll follow you for now. So please just take your time with me and let me make your life complete. We will never know except defeat. They'll see us light this whole world on fire. There is a pain that I like, it's so sweet. Taste for vintage that I've acquired. Until the next time it seems so dry, thirsty. Sounds that are made in the parts we savor. Oh, starts with a touch, then it's us as one. Separation, possibility. Sipping a heaven of newfound skin, tasty. Guess that is just a serene defeat, and I love it. So please just take your time with me and let me make your life complete. We will never know except defeat. They'll see us like this whole world on fire. Hey, lots of fun, lots of fun. Good, good. A shout out to TJ the Cool for his very cool fingers. Very
Gracias.
Cool. Very cool.
Very, very, very cool.
So there's a lot of different hats that we tend to wear. I think a good example right now is Carey, who technically has on a hat and headphones. So
I do,
yeah,
actually.
you're wearing two
I forgot
hats.
about this hat.
Yeah,
I'm covering up the mess that's under this hat.
don't be like
That's what
that.
I'm
There's
doing.
only beauty under that hat. Only beauty. But the viewers' eyes
Beauty
couldn't
that
handle
needs to
it.
come.
You know, it'd be like that sometimes.
They do.
It'd be
They
like
do.
that. Combs don't come near my hair, but they're scared of it. So I kind of want to talk about, like, I know that everyone here has not only been a musician, but been a producer or been like involved in production, involved in recording. I know, Carey, you've done like audio engineering and all kinds of things. So I just want to kind of talk about some of the evolutionary process that goes from like starting as a singer or starting as just someone that wants to play an instrument, and then how that evolves, and maybe some of the journey that you've gone through. And not only that, maybe for some of our younger listeners, like, what can we encourage them to do to aid in that journey? You know? So, like, I started out as a singer in choir. I kept singing forever. I always liked it. Went into school, and it was like the more I learned, the more I wanted to learn. And that became, I learned guitar because I wanted to sing while I played guitar.
Right.
I learned opera because I wanted to be able to get a degree for singing. So, I mean, persistence obviously is the big thing. And I haven't involved into production like all of you wonderful people have. I stay in front of the mic for now, as it were, besides helping at the Mosaic group.
I would say with my evolution from musicianship into production, like my parents started me when I was 6 on violin. Me and my little siblings, my 2 little sisters, I have an older brother as well. We all have the family heirloom. It's like this miniature violin that we all started playing.
Oh.
And
cute.
really cool. We started at
That's so
6.
cute.
It's like this big. She put it in a shadow box recently. She framed it. It's awesome. So, you know, growing up into that, you know, there was it was kind of like a different vibe to it. It's very competitive. I went all the way up to college level, and then I actually kind of fell out of love with the classical scene, to be honest, for a little bit. I think it was just, I was tired.
I get that.
and I wanted something else. So I rebelled to jazz. And so that kind of with the Art Institute led me to production. And
Telling me about your professor. I met you as a professor,
oh, you did.
That's so
you did?
lit.
Oh yeah, you did.
which
yeah.
was the trippiest thing. I was like, hey, what do you do? I'm a professor.
That's so
So what?
nice.
What?
But,
I mean, you got students?
yeah.
A class? And then I FaceTime him. He's
That's
like,
beautiful.
I'm in class. You want to see my kids? And he turned the, he
That's so
turned the,
cute.
he turned the
Like, how'd you get
camera
hired
around.
for that?
And that's what I'm getting to. Like, it was all word of mouth. And going back to even like the relationship stuff. My big thing with getting into production and just anything that you want to learn how to do, make friends and kind of find those cats that are really good at what they do and really tenacious about being good at it. Situate yourself with those people.
And make them be on a live stream with you every week? Is
Yeah,
that what
and those are the people that hired me for that gig. That's who hooked me up with that teaching job, and that's the reason why I met you through Greg and hanging out with everybody. Like,
Shout out to Greg. Where's Greg?
where is Greg?
Greg,
bro?
where are you?
In the mountains in the Himalayas.
Somewhere, bro.
That's like the
I
game
just-
right now in Atlanta. Where's Greg?
I know. I
We
just
want
hope
you to
he's
know
all right.
we're sending love and thoughts out to you, Greg.
He's
wherever
driving
you
a scooter through the Netherlands right now.
That'd
Is
be
he?
cool though.
are. I hope he's having a great time on that scooter.
Last time I talked, I don't know, he was traveling through like Bangkok or something.
Yeah, that's what I last.
If you don't know who Greg is and you want to be a part of the story, you can go listen to my single Sunflower out on all streaming platforms right now because he plays guitar on that and he kills it. No, I had a reason. I was able to tie it back in. I know.
If you want to know who Greg is, follow
No
me on
shame.
Twitter.
Oh, that would have been hilarious.
So yeah, Greg is our boy. He's
If you want to learn who Greg is,
Yeah.
know who I am.
no, me. My Instagram is GIO.
Oh, I'll spell it out. You know I will. Even though it's at the bottom of the screen in case they can't see it. What about you, TJ? What was some of your evolution?
Well, I started in church. Everybody in my family plays or sings. So when I was born, they were like, yeah,
Pick an instrument.
you pick one. I mean, if you don't sing or play, you're probably adopted. That's just how.
It'd be like
I actually didn't start on bass. I started on drums. That was my first instrument. I was like 8 years old.
So then you would have been TJ the Loud if you would have kept going with that.
Well, my arm is twitching. There were 3 drummers already. There was no bass player. So they were like, we need a bass player.
Can't have a pocket without a bass player.
And I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll do it. my cousin played bass, so I was like, he's cool, so I guess I can be cool like him. He brought me my first bass at 10 years old. It was a PV Cirrus 5-string bass. I won't forget that one.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
And then after that, I quit the bass and I picked up the piano, and I played that for like 2 years. But I moved back to California, and my piano instructor passed away, and that just discouraged me to continue playing piano. So I quit. Then I picked up the trumpet in 6th grade.
trumpet is cool.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
It was super cool, and I was like, dang, this is loud. I like it.
Wait, loud in like a hip term or like loud in decibels?
Like in decibels.
Okay.
It's like I
I
really.
played trumpet for a couple years too when I was younger.
Well, I actually played it for 7 years. I played it for a really long time, and I was really good at it.
You've played more instruments than I knew.
Well, I just knew music was like something, somewhere in something. It should be around me, and I was just going through it. My folks, they were like, "Yeah, whatever, sure, do it. You wanna do it? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, all right, go ahead. You wanna play?
Try it out.
Yeah, go ahead. You like it? All right, cool. All right, stay in it. Do it." So having that opportunity, they didn't really. Even in the midst of that, I was doing so much, like other things. Like they were just yes parents, you know.
Mm.
And that was pretty cool.
Yes, parents. That's a good term.
Yeah, they were like definitely yes parents.
Shout
And
out to the Merritts, wherever y'all are in the world.
thank
What
you
up,
to the
Merritts?
Merritt clan,
Thank you to the Merritt clan.
MC
I
baby.
appreciate y'all.
the
'cause y'all
Merritt,
brought us
Dyson, and the Showell clan.
TJ. Bison.
Dyson.
Dyson. Okay.
Dyson.
Dyson.
And oh yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So I stopped playing trumpet in 11th grade,
Yeah.
maybe 12th grade or something like that. And then I picked up the bass again. And it was years since I actually played it. I only played it on Sundays in church. And that was pretty much it. And I was good at it, but I didn't realize I was good. I was just like, oh, I'm playing, but what does this mean? Like, what am I doing?
Right.
How do I figure this out? So I moved. And I came to Atlanta.
Dope.
And I figured it out.
And recently you've been getting into some home production, right?
Yeah, home production and like giving lessons and telling my story, sharing my journeys and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Hey, well, we're happy to have you sharing your journey with us, my friend.
Music is life.
It is life. Music is life. Juliana, what's been some of your evolutionary progression, as it were?
I mean, I was destined for this shit.
Destined.
Yeah.
I've been writing songs since I could write, and singing since I could speak. And the first thing I could get my hands on was performing in plays and stuff. But I didn't realize I just liked having solos. Like, that's what I really liked doing. And that made me feel like, oh, okay, I need to be singing. Like, acting isn't really what I wanted, singing. And so that, grew into performing a lot in the church and competing a lot in different, there was these different, like, national competitions that the church would be affiliated with. And we'd be in different categories, like songwriting, choir, vocal solo. Yeah, so it really, like, trained me, and I still get nervous performing, but I mean, it definitely was very natural to me, just singing and harmonizing in front of people. It was just the vibe. So I guess the evolution was me becoming my own person in college and wanting to perform in Atlanta with my own songs. But piano is not the easiest instrument to carry around, right? And that was my first instrument. So, like, I just told myself, okay, I'm just gonna play guitar, but I'm gonna play it percussively because I don't know any drummers or nothing. So I was just this, like, rhythmic guitar player. That's just my style. So it started there, and then Kennesaw State, I went there for college. The last, like, 2 years, I studied audio production, working in Logic and Pro Tools. And there was 2 girls in the class. And I fell in love. I was a nerd. Like, I love talking about, like, the reverb and delays and, like, compression and EQs. And even my boy Carey here was the first person to kind of explain visually what compression was to me in a very creative way. And that kind of helped further inspire how I learn audio production. I learn it in a very creative way. So I'm determined to continue being a mixing engineer. I mix a lot of my own music now, and it's based, 50% off knowledge, but 50% off, like, soul and feeling. And I just want to be, like, one of a female type mixing engineer, because I think they're kind of rare. Yeah. And I want to just educate people. So now I record people at my house. Got, like, a sound treated setup, really nice mic. Holla at me. I'll record you. I've had a flute player come over, guitarist, vocalist. So it's a thing. It's real. I make beats. It's a thing now. So
did you mix any of the songs that we played are playing today?
Yes, I mixed Ancestry.
I will say the vocal mix on that is amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, you did a really good job.
Thank you.
Did you name your studio?
I didn't name my studio.
Well, you better get on that.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't named it.
Name it.
I didn't even think about it.
Shebloom Estates.
You're right.
Yeah.
Shebloom Estates Studios.
Or just
Studios.
blooming something
Blooming.
like
Bloom Studios.
Blooming Studios or In Bloom Studios. Or
We'll have to think of
we'll riff
something
on
after
this,
this.
yeah. If
because
you
I'm
have
open to ideas.
If you have a suggestion for the name of Shebloom's studio, you can drop it in the comment box.
Please.
Below. Also, while you're looking down there is a PayPal link down there to drop us a tip, in case you don't think that all of these things come for free, because believe it or not, the setup and our musicianship and our years of training didn't come for free. But hey, if you want to give us $2, we'll split it, and we'll get 50 cents each, and we'll all buy a lollipop. Although cash doesn't even exist anymore, so I don't know.
Actually, a lollipop saved the stream today.
It sure did.
A lollipop saved the stream?
It did.
True story.
Battery pack in one of his joints.
Oh, really?
No bakes without it.
Wow.
True.
Look at
Don't be
that.
afraid to ask for more, y'all, though.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you can give us more than $2, yes.
You can drop me 20 at Shebloom Music.
Hold up, don't take
PayPal.
it. No, we're getting it goes to the stream. I split it evenly.
Okay, I
Don't
apologize.
Let her
No,
outsource
I
us.
was gonna divide it with you.
Oh yes,
I was.
That's what they all say. Well,
What's your PayPal?
It's in the link of this, but it's / Gio Yaquinto.
Gio.
Gio Yaquinto. Yaquinto.
See, Shebloom music's a little easier to
Dang it,
spell.
you're right, but it's
That's
in
all
the
I'm
link.
saying.
It's in the video
Okay.
description. You know, so if they're
Okay.
looking at it, it's right there.
Okay.
All right, listen. I know my name is hard. I deal with it. It's my cross to bear. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Juliana actually had another original song, but after she tried to pirate our money, I think we're gonna go ahead and
Skip over that one.
That's not what I was trying to do.
Oh, I'm just messing with you.
We tease them.
Speaking of which,
Maybe I was.
Do you want to play? do you want to play your song?
Yes.
You
Let's
you
do
mind
it.
grabbing what's this one called?
Maze.
Maze.
I
Oh, this one
released
just
this.
dropped too.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. Me and Fish collaborated on this one.
Fish.
Congratulations on the new release.
Fish.
Thank
this
you.
this intro. I don't know what you were on, what you were doing this, but I dig it. It was good. It's good. Yeah.
It is good.
You ready?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Trees left dead, little hands left unfed, counting cash, stacks, big brother lives.
Speed it up.
Land of opportunity, who built this economy? No one speaks of slavery, native hands locked in poverty. I'm stuck in my bed thinking all my friends are dead. Their boys entrusted what Big Brother told them. Not good for the people, it's not good for the psyche. I memorize these headlines, but that shit unlikely, yeah. I don't trust nobody, no, I don't trust nobody. Nobody above me, nobody above me. What about the air polluting us? Is there someone to save us? Running out of time. What about the love and all the trust that we gone and given up? Running out my mind. About the air polluting us, is there someone to save us? Running out of time. Father, be with fathers, forgotten and locked up in the system. They're running out of lives, running out of lives. I'm running out of time. How do I speak out for those forgotten? They've been forgotten. It's not good for the people, not good for the psyche. I could memorize these headlines, but that shit unlikely. I don't trust nobody, no, I don't trust nobody. Nobody above me, nobody above me. I don't trust nobody, no, don't trust nobody, nobody above me, nobody above me. I don't trust nobody, no, don't trust nobody, nobody above me, nobody above me.
Lots of fun. Lots of fun.
I like when a song ends and there's like that weight of that silence at the end of the song. Like,
Yeah.
I love that.
It's more profound, I think, when there's an audience that's gonna clap and they wait to clap. Right now, we can't. They're bursting out in applause at home right now, but we can't hear them. And really, that's shame on y'all for not clapping louder. We should be able to hear you here. Get it together. Drop us a tip. Follow
leave claps in the
Shebloom.
comment.
Follow Gio Yaquinto. Follow TJ the Cool. Follow Carey the Durham.
Get up on them. You carry the
Carry
Durham.
the Durham. Where are we going to take it if we're carrying it? That's the question. I'm sorry about that one. So I got one more query for us before we get up out of here, and we can only give y'all so much entertainment every other Sunday,
For free.
for free.
For free.
Yeah, well, hopefully not. What hobbies do we have outside of music? This was like something that was transformative for me. See, I used to be on that same thing. I know, but like learning about things outside of music really augmented my life in general. And I think if you are a musician, you're watching this, you know that we live in the shed, which for you normies means we live in the practice room. That's all we do. We practice. We obsess about our practicing. We obsess about our playing. But like finding other things in life that gave me life was really revelatory for me. So for me, it's like road biking is a big one, and acro yoga and rock climbing, cooking, as TJ likes to talk about. I also love like gardening and reading, and I mean, it's like small things, but like having those few little bits of change in what you're doing really make a big difference, at least in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go first. I do have a hobby. I just remembered. I do yoga like every morning.
Hey,
Nice.
And if I don't do yoga, I run. So I have a morning like ritual. It has to do with, sweating out the toxins, getting my mind right, getting centered. So yeah, yoga is my shit. I love hiking and just like getting lost in nature and not looking at my phone. Is smoothies a hobby?
is smoothies a hobby?
Okay.
Drinking smoothies can be a hobby too.
Is buying smoothies a hobby?
It's an addiction.
Are you going for a
Smoothie queen.
Buying smoothies is
smoothie
an
queen?
entanglement.
I like smoothies and hikes. So that's it.
I feel like that's a Tinder profile.
All right,
I like
fellas,
smoothies
you
and
heard
hikes,
it.
That's it.
Shebloom's Tinder profile.
You can holler at me.
Smoothies and
What was the
hikes,
PayPal
boys.
link?
Actually, if you put a PayPal link in your Tinder bio, they'll remove you. They'll block you.
Is that real?
Yeah, one of my friends got blocked because of that.
Well, I had to take mine down because I was just getting so much free money from people when I put mine in my Tinder bio that it just seemed
I've
unfair.
never made a dating profile, but I'm at a point in life where
You should.
I might make one after this stream.
A lot of people do it and
After the
find like
stream
husbands and wives
Yeah,
doing
husbands
it.
and wives, and then they make up stories about how they met at the ice cream parlor and stuff.
Oh, I have so many stories with husbands and wives.
Okay,
Just kidding, guys. just kidding.
Nobody above me.
took it there.
Nobody
No
above
one
me.
above me.
So besides the husbands and wives, what other hobbies are you sporting?
He says besides.
Besides husbands and wives, I support cooking for sure.
Yeah.
I'm
you're a great
actually,
cook.
well, thank you. I'm an even better bowler.
Really?
Oh,
Well,
Heard that.
Let's bowl.
we should
Let's
go
go
bowling
bowling.
after this.
Yeah, can we? Are bowling alleys open?
If you guys would like to go
Right.
bowling after this, I'm down.
You're right.
I will.
Alex.
I will go home and get my
Open.
balls and get my shoes and destroy you
Oh,
all.
it's real.
Oh, it's like that,
I'll
bro.
go bowling.
I'll see. Let me check.
See, let me check.
Other than that, I'm a really good skater. I can skate.
Yo, I love to skate. I worked at a skating rink when I was young.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
You
skate.
quad?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Nice. Look at that.
I was an inline dude.
I'm pretty good.
Do you dance? Like you a dance skater?
Oh,
I actually used to dance. Little sidebar about my life. Me and my dance crew went on Apollo one time.
What?
Yeah, a little story about that. But we lost to a girl singing "His Eyes on the Sparrow." So you can't boo God. You can't
can
boo.
kill that song.
You can't boo
It was
Jesus.
actually Shebloom or Juliana was the one who sang "Eyes Are
was
on the
me.
Sparrow." Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was just talking to my buddy who just left town today, who used to dance with me. We were trying to find the video because back then, recording videos wasn't like the
Wasn't the
cool
thing,
thing to do. But they did give us a copy of it, and we lost it in the cloud before there was an iCloud. Yeah, but yeah, I do those things. I like to shoot my gun at the range.
Yeah, you've
dope.
been doing that frequently.
Yeah, it's a stress reliever.
Yeah. I appreciate, I mean, you know, I have a lot of people, a lot of my friends in my life who are gun carriers, gun owners, and I appreciate just like how safe you guys are about it. Like I've never been in a situation where I didn't feel at ease with the people around me. You know?
Yeah. Well, it's just like a de-escalating thing. It's like you don't get mad anymore, you know. It's like there's no way I can get mad because I know at the end of the day I got all this crazy power in the back of my pocket, you know. So when people honk and flip you off, it's like, yeah, it's cool. But when you get out the car, that's a threat. You know what I'm saying?
So don't get out of the car.
Don't get out the car.
Don't get out the car.
You can flip me off. You can cuss me out with your window up all you want.
See, we're gonna handle our queries and arguments the old-fashioned way in the bowling alley.
In the bowling
They're
alley,
open.
baby.
They're open? Oh, it's on
It's
like
going
Donkey Kong.
down.
It's
It's
going
going down.
down.
Yeah. Like a
going
drug deal.
I'm down.
So Carey, what are your?
Dude, I love riding my motorcycle, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am
You have a motorcycle?
the only.
It doesn't, and everybody
an
says
extra
the
helmet?
same thing. I do.
They always
I do.
ask.
I got you.
Carey is such a badass.
I know he is.
Because when
I'm
I
like
first
a
met him,
sleeper.
well, the first bike you had was like more of the chop. Well, what do you call it?
It was like
Like a street cruiser.
Yeah, cruiser.
More of a
Chopper
cruiser, but you
design.
know, it was still pretty badass. But this new
Your
bike,
bike now.
no,
is
this
like,
new bike,
whoa.
it is
Love that.
player.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Ladies,
ladies,
Carey_Durham. If you're trying
He
to
has
get
a
carried
bike.
on his lovely bike.
he can go 0 to 60 in 2 seconds, lady.
You know, it's quick. It's
0 to
quick.
60 into that
it's quick
hard.
for sure.
Mm.
But yeah,
It's a good one.
my bike.
And you build a lot, like not build, but you repair your car and bike a lot too.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a he's a man.
That's throttle therapy. I do repair a little bit. I'm a yogi as well.
That's
So
right.
that's kind of like that's how I get my peace, my zen, man. I feel like I'm very scatterbrained. I can get worked up about things real
So you
quick.
do
but
yoga.
yoga calms me down.
I just carry a piece.
That works too.
That calms me down.
And comfort.
Carry my
Comfort in your
peace
back
with me.
pocket. Southern comfort. But yeah, just a couple things.
Man, I'm so glad I asked. I've learned so much about my friends who I've known for so long. This is great. I hate that the people on the podcast know you guys better than me if they're paying attention.
It'd be like that.
It do be like that. So we've got a treat for you for our final song. I know if my mom's listening, she's gonna be stoked about this one. And I think anyone that appreciates like classic rock music, let's say, will know this one. This is Strawberry Fields Forever by the Beatles. Y'all ready to have some fun?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to Strawberry Fields. Nothing is real. There's nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Living is easy with eyes closed. Misunderstanding all you see. It's getting hard to be someone, but it all works out. It doesn't matter much to me. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to Strawberry Fields. Nothing is real. There's nothing to get hung about. Strawberry Fields forever. Take you down, 'cause I'm going to Strawberry Fields. Nothing is real. There's nothing to get hung about. Strawberry Fields forever. I always know sometimes think it's me That is, it must be high or low. That is, you can't, tune in, but it's alright. That is, I think it's not too bad. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to Strawberry Fields. Nothing is real. There's nothing to be hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever. Ooh, we hit him with the vibes for sure. Yeah, that was vibes all day. Shout out to the Beatles. The Beatles, I know you guys have all passed, but you are formally invited to Gio's stream shows.
What?
Is Paul McCartney still alive?
Yes.
Paul McCartney, you are formally invited to Gio's stream shows. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
I
you
thought
just
that.
killed them all.
I'm very...
That'd be crazy if you said
Sorry,
that
Mom.
and he's like sitting in his living room. So,
Oh, don't put that on me. If he dies from COVID, I'm going to be the first one people come after.
I have no regrets.
I swear it wasn't me. I love his music. I love it.
Well, I mean, at least we would go viral, Cypher.
Yeah, that's true.
Cypher.
I feel like we should go viral anyway from that cover. That was crazy. All right, well, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Once again, my name is Gio Yaquinto, G-I-O. I've realized when I say Gio to people, they think I mean G and then O. Oh. And I'm like, you idiots. That's not how that
Well,
works.
they might do like G-E-O.
Well, they do that too, and that's understandable. But if you
Gio.
just put the letter G and then the letter O,
That's go.
that's wrong. That's go.
Go.
Go, Yaquinto. You can shoot me an email, let me know if you have any requests for next time. We've got some awesome guests lined up here, so stay tuned with us. One more time, going through everybody's Instagram handles.
Me llamo TJ the Cool.
TJ the Cool.
I am Carey, C-A-R-E-Y _Durham, D-U-R-H-A-M, on all platforms.
Shebloom, Instagram, Shebloom, music, TikTok.
But I feel like it's relevant. You have a Shebloom and then a dot and then an underscore.
Nope, you can just type in Shebloom, the first.
So why are the dot and the underscore there then?
Because there is technically another bitch whose name is Shebloom. her name is Shebloom.
I was not ready.
I asked her if she wanted to like trade, and she was like, "Yeah, for $500." I'm like, "Okay, I see you. I see you like vacationing in Paris. Like, I don't think you need $500, but yeah." So
It's like that?
I pop up first, so I don't really care.
Yeah.
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 Ooh, it's on.
Well, you are
If
not
we need
invited.
to, if we need to go
Shebloom
report her
underscore-
page as spam, we know they can do it.
We could all report her page
We
as
can do
spam.
it.
Yes.
We could do that.
Report Shebloom. on
Not
Instagram.
Shebloom dot underscore.
Just
not her.
Shebloom
The
on
one in
Instagram.
petty.
If there's curly hair, leave it alone.
And then when it asks
She has
you
blonde
for
hair.
when it
Ah.
asks you
reason?
for the reason, just be because Paris.
Because Paris.
Don't be mean, just be annoying.
Needs to be annoying.
You know,
That's only love.
that's good advice. That's
Like,
good
no
advice.
hate.
Yeah.
Just a little.
No, no
Dislike.
hate, just a little spam.
All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning. We'll see you next time.
Peace out, y'all.